Okay, so apparently this is the last chapter of Volume 8, Chapter 70, so I'm just gonna go ahead and power through it, and that way I can start fresh for Volume 9, starting on Chapter 71, so, let's jump right into it, let's do it. So, Chapter 70, Civilization's Cradle. So what do we have here? They're back at school. Hey Shira, come over here. In the picture with us. Okay, so okay, geez. 35 likes. Was this herbivore and carnivore picture made out of friendliness? That's the question. Okay, so it looks like this isn't going to be a Legacy centric or Louis centric chapter. We might be focusing on a secondary character. Notice how when she asked her to come over and take a picture with them, this is a look of dread, and this is a question of uncertainty, right? So, let's see how this goes. Female cheetah, 18 years old. Let me see. What was her name? It was Shira, right? Shira, okay. Let me see. I'm posting this on Beastbook. Please don't. I didn't put my makeup on. Hey, Peach. It should be fine. You look pretty. Who's this? So the sheep is named Peach? Oh, did you mind? No, it's fine. This should be fine, considering the sensitive time we live in. Interesting. Okay, so interesting how they have social media like this. So I guess Beastbook is the equivalent of Facebook in their world. And I can see why she would kind of be worried about that because carnivores are quite discriminated against in their in the world that they live in. So I wonder how maybe there's a theme with this, like how social media can influence public perception. So I wonder if this is gonna be a plot point or something later, or in this chapter. We'll see. And they got 35 likes because let me see. And it's interesting because notice how these were herbivores that initiated this. Yeah, she's the only carnivore in here. So I wonder if I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not a mean chapter because this could have. I could get why she's worried because this could have some malicious intent to it. But at the same time, that's just me being that cynic. Maybe it's just completely innocent teenage girls that just want to have fun, you know? So hopefully it's that. I expect the worst. So let's see. Totally fine. You're getting so many followers. No, it's not fine. This is actually the worst time for pictures like that. You're a wolf, you ought to get it. At this rate, every carnivore is going to be victimized by the internet. Okay, there it is. That's what she's really worried about. That's Juno, Shira's junior, who decided to sit with her on a whim. Okay, so Juno's younger. I wonder. I can totally understand where she's coming from because of the devourings that happen, but at the same time, looking at it from an optimistic point of view, sure, social media low key trash, at least in our world, but in their world, maybe just a little bit of fun is what they need, right? Because Juno's the type of character that understands the perception of like the herbivores of how herbivores like view carnivores in their world, right? And Juno's very much an opportunist. So if she were in her situation, I believe Juno would jump at the opportunity to show carnivores in a positive light by partaking in pictures and stuff like that to show that they can get along. And that was the point of like her speech at the Meteor Festival. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. Well, what can you do? Beastbook is getting really popular. It's turning into an internet society, in fact. Alright, so they're explaining it. Beastbook is a social networking service in which users snap pictures with their phones and share them all over the world. It's popular among males and females of all ages, although it's mostly used by young females. Users will share what they ate at lunch, where they went, what they bought, and so forth to show the world how productive their lives are. So it's trash, just like social media IRL. Okay, but hey, that's what happens. It's a double-edged sword, really. That's what it is. When users find a photo they like, they will push the like button. Oh, Sally went there once, I'll give it a like. The more likes a post has, the more valuable the poster will see it. And sometimes it'll add to the poster's ego. Yes, but what's concerning is that photos with carnivores and herbivores together are getting ridiculous amounts of likes. 113 likes drinking with Maru Senpai, a puma. I wonder if this is like a false woke movement that's going on right now. Hmm. I wonder if it's the herbivores that are initiating this, or if it's the carnivores. I don't think it really matters. Uh oh, something happened. Laptop chapter 70. Just a sec. Chapter 70. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I don't know. I don't have I don't have enough information yet. They could just be using them to farm likes. That's a malicious purpose, I suppose. But in my own opinion, looking at it from the view of an optimist, I think this is good for society to see that. Well, their society to see that, yeah, they're different, but the same. There's no reason why they can't get along and have lunch together or just hang out and stuff. So that's actually pretty wholesome to see if it's being used for that purpose, really. Anyway, and you don't like being in those pictures? I don't see any problem with it. I think it's proof that there are carnivores and herbivores who want to get along together. But you see, being in those pictures is all I'm doing. Those herbivores get away from me once they're done taking the picture. I feel like before we were in better terms because at least we had a little bit of communication. There it is. Okay, that's the other side of the argument. Like, that's the dark side of social media. Sometimes people will just use it to clout chase. Like, they'll say they'll be down for like the mission or whatever, but after the picture is done, like behind the scenes, after it's all said and done, they just go back to the clicks like nothing ever happened. And you see, what was her name? The Puma. Shira. Her name's Shira. And you see Shira just outside of her clique. Peach went straight back to her like little group right here. So what she's trying to say is like substance is lacking from the relationship. It's not like they hang out or anything. So she just kind of got used, I guess. Hmm. Juno, I see you're on Beastbook a lot. Yeah. Okay, so Juno does use it. But I only take pictures with girls I'm actually in good terms with. A lot of canines are like that. Yeah. And felines don't use social outlets much since they're not very social to begin with. I tried it, but I stopped after 3 days. Your follower count probably comes from the herbivores in your pictures. Good grief. Yeah, but there's no helping that. I think herbivores act paranoid because that's their defensive mechanisms at work, which we have no way of understanding. Uh, Halo. So it do them a lot of good for us carnivores to take pictures with them. That's okay. I love Juno's train of thought. Like that's very mature of Juno to say, cause she understands like where herbivores are coming from and why they would be afraid. She recognizes just as carnivores have instincts, Like herbivores have instincts to fear carnivores, and they have every right to that instinct, because at the end of the day, they are the weaker species. Even though they are the most dominant, they physically are weaker than carnivores at the end of the day. And it's the same thing we saw when Legoshi, like in the very first chapters when Legoshi met Haru, when they were having lunch together, when Haru kept kicking her leg whenever Legoshi took a bite of his food. But as you see, as they like began to spend more time together and they started to get more and more socialized with each other, like they calmed down a bit, and that just became their new normal. And they're working on that as we speak right now. So that's pretty awesome to see from Juno. Someone who's 2 years my junior is much more mature than I am. Okay. Juno, you're a wonderful female. What should I do to share your mindset? Hold on. Defensive mechanisms. Why do they gotta blame us for everything? Okay, so she's taking pictures with Peach again. I hate this. As a cheetah and a female, I hate this kind of relationship. I hate it so much. There's no substance to it. She wants something real, not fake. Got it. Peach, can we hang out somewhere? Together? Tell me when you're free. Can we hang out somewhere together? Okay, that's cool. She's actually reaching out to Peach to make it real. Okay, so that's cool. Why'd she stop? Just then I remembered. 2 days ago at 4 p.m., there was news that a goat was killed by his fox roommate on his way home from work. Ah, yep. Carnivores in this world have to be really wary of stuff like that. Like, so if she says no, that's gonna be unfortunate. But I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Huh? Where would you like to go? Really? Oh, that's so wholesome. That's really awesome. She said yes without a second thought. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe there's something dark that's gonna happen in the chapter. I don't know. We'll see. I invited her on impulse. I wonder if I scared Peach. Maybe she's just being nice. It's been a while since I last went outside. I think I might visit my parents this month. They changed into regular clothes. I want to check out some clothes. What about you? I'd like to check out some clothes too. Spring fashion already here. Oh, this is kinda uncomfortable. Sorry, Peach. We won't be out for long. Gina would have no problem dealing with this situation. This is almost too much for me to handle. The ladies' clothes are at the 4th floor. Alright, they're at the mall. That's pretty cool. Oh, and look at this. We have 2 carnivores right here. Is it really that odd seeing a carnivore and an herbivore hanging out in their society like that? Look at the looks that they're getting. You can only imagine how it's going to be if Legoshi and Haru end up getting married. And there's a lot of stigma that comes with that. And these are 2 girls. Now imagine if you were seeing a male carnivore with a female herbivore. That's going to really turn some heads. Because even then, that's kind of sad though that this is turning heads. Like, this isn't the norm. Like, you don't see this. Man, that kind of sucks. How many boyfriends have you had? Aren't you really popular? What? Girl talk? No, I'm not popular at all. I've only had one boyfriend and we broke up a while ago. Really? But you've got such a nice figure. Wow. Compliments and everything. My figure isn't really unique, you know? All cheetahs have small heads and skinny arms and legs. And in the inside, I'm just clumsy and irresponsible high school girl. Aw, that's nice. They're opening up. Also, this body isn't all that great. First off, I can't wear clothes with patterns. Why? Because I've already got spots on my body. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that's actually a really interesting detail to know. I'm gonna start paying attention to that, the style of, the character. I'm gonna start paying attention to the character designs more. Let's see what this guy's wearing. Okay. So they actually take into consideration what actually complements their figure, their body type, and their natural patterns. So that makes absolute sense. Like if you already have stripes, you wouldn't wear anything with stripes. So plain like clothes would probably accentuate you more. Does that mean you can wear lots of plain clothes? Yep, I do like to dress in style, but it sucks that my options are limited. Ah, there it is right there. Okay, so cool. Huh, I didn't know. That said, I think you've got a lot more options since your body's all white. Why don't we see what clothes will look good on you? Huh? Can we? That's so awesome. I don't know why I like that so much, but this is so wholesome. They're actually like, they're building rapport with each other and gaining a mutual respect and understanding of each other just from hanging out, being girls, you know? There's no politics with this. It's just two teenagers just wanting to hang out and get to know each other. That's awesome. I love to see it. I think it's fun to find the right colors. Let's find some good clothes. I think this pink knitwear would look good on you. I can't. Polyester products, electricity. It'd be really bad for my wool. Huh? Oh, your options are limited too? There it is. Okay, they're fine and they're like, oh wait, you can't wear this, you can't do that. Oh, you have your own preferences that you can't. Okay, that's really cool. Shira is really serious about picking the right clothes for me. I was really surprised when she invited me to go out because I thought she was antisocial. We both got it rough. I didn't show it, but I was scared when she grabbed me. I'm so sorry. Aw. Okay, so maybe she was just being nice at first, but she legitimately had an open mind to give Shira a chance, you know, because she reached out to her. That's so wholesome. I love seeing stuff like that. I'm glad that I got a good one piece. I'm definitely wearing this next time we go out. Thank you, Shira. Not at all. I had fun. Peach, can we take a picture? Huh? Oh, you don't mind? No, I want a keepsake for the first time for the first time hanging out like this. Oh, okay. Mind if I use my phone? No, I'll hold it, since I'm taller. Okay, that's cool. This is, this is awesome. That's cool. They're taking a selfie together now. And they're actually creating memories. It's not empty like the pictures were before. There's actually weight and emotion behind them now. They actually created a memory together by actually getting to know each other. It's not surface level, it's actually a little deeper now. And so they have a foundation of friendship, which is really awesome to see. From a carnivore to a herbivore, and vice versa. So I think if that's the end. Whoops. Yeah, that was the end. Oh my god, is that Legacy? Is he going to his job? Is that Legacy? I don't think that's Legacy. I would not be surprised if that's him in a disguise going to the back alley market. Why is that rabbit T-posing? Is that Haru? I don't think it is. I would not be surprised if it's Legacy. But no, it looks like he has too much fur on him, so. And plus Legacy wears dress shoes, and I think those are boots, so yeah, it's another character it looks like. But yeah, this was a really wholesome chapter. Very happy to see it. Yeah, that was chapter 70, the end of volume 8. I will see you during volume 9, chapter 71. If you like this chapter, comment, rate it, and subscribe, and I'll see you during the next one. See ya.